This is Mama Chris here with my first video that I promised you guys I would make. I'm here just to tell you a little bit of the background information as to why I created a YouTube channel and decided to blog about my pregnancy. Now I know you guys already know that there are lots of pregnant people right now. I feel like 2021 is the baby boom year or something because like everyone's pregnant. However, my story is a little bit different. Actually, a lot of it different. So right now I'm 18 weeks, just turned 18 weeks yesterday, and I'm currently pregnant with a boy, a very strong, healthy baby boy. And in advance, I apologize if you hear my puppy in the background. She just doesn't know how to act and she's spoiled. So yeah. Now, in regards to me, I found out I was pregnant February 12th, which was on my daughter's birthday, which is very, very ironic. Her second birthday, actually, so she's 2. And very unplanned. However, I was scared, but happy at the same time. I made my first appointment. You know, you have to have your first appointment. I made it for March 10th. Well, on March 10th, they told me that I was measuring 10 weeks instead of 8 weeks. So they wanted me to get a holdover ultrasound, which means I would have to have an ultrasound and wait for the results. So I'm like, okay, no big deal. So I go to have my ultrasound and I start feeling really sick. And I really could not, bear to stand there and just wait for my results. Now, I actually didn't eat that day. Now I'm pregnant, so of course I need to eat. And it was an hour and a half that had gone by, and I'm still waiting for my results. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And they let me know that I can go, but they really needed to give me the results, and if they were me, that they would stay. Me being me, I said, you're not me, and I can't stay. So I left, and I was pulling up home, and they called me and let me know my midwife had to speak with me. And she let me know at that point that I had a cyst that was very concerning because it was enlarged. So it was really big. A little bit of background information about my ovaries. I only have one anyway. In 2015, I had my right ovary removed due to an enlarged cyst on that ovary. That one was 6 centimeters, about the size of your bladder. So I had to have that one removed as well as my ovary. Now with this left one, now I have another enlarged cyst, but this one is 13 centimeters, which is pretty big. And it was attached to my ovary. So it was concerning for her because there were hard pieces, spots in the cyst that could consist of cancer or be signs of cancer. So I was immediately scared. They let me know that I was going to have the cyst removed and possibly my ovary. And I had 2 doctor's appointments every week. I had to go see a cancer specialist because my cancer levels were elevated. It was just so much. I was sick for that whole time. I couldn't really work. I didn't want to get out of the bed really, but I did. I'm a mom. I had to still be a mom, and that was even extremely hard. And I felt bad, because it's not her fault. So they let me know in another doctor's appointment that I would have to have my ovary removed and I would not be able to have any more kids, but I could still carry him. Blessings on blessings, the fact that I still could carry him, but I'm extremely nervous about the surgery. They also let me know that, I had to wait until I was in my second trimester. That way we could avoid the possibility or chances of a miscarriage. So, of course, that's 5 weeks that I had to go through walking around with a cyst on my ovary and being pregnant. So I'm sick, and about 2 weeks before my surgery, I got a really bad cramp on my side, and it came and left. Wasn't consistent, but it was there. One night I couldn't even get off the couch. I had to have help getting off the couch and getting into my bed. It was just so much going on. I asked my mom to come be with me for my surgery, and she came because she's the best mom in the world. And I was really scared. The morning of my surgery, I cried like a baby the whole time. I was, nervous. Of course, anybody's nervous going into surgery anyway, but the possibility of the baby not making it, or me not making it, or both, or just having to be put to sleep, it's just very, very, very scary. And I had the nurses praying with me. They prayed over the doctors. The chaplain came in. It was just a lot. It was a very rare surgery, and some of the people at the surgery, including doctors, at the hospital, had never even heard of it. So with that being said, that made me a little more nervous, because it's like, well, everybody's asking me how, and I'm like, I'm here for you, with you guys. You guys are specialists, you guys should know. But my actual surgeon, she knew exactly what she was doing, and thank God for her. I went through my surgery. They wanted to do laparoscopy, which is just a scope for it to be removed. However, it didn't work out that way. I had to be cut open, and they had to remove it. But when they cut me open, they said that the cyst was twisted around my ovary, and it was now 16 centimeters, so it had grown. However, it didn't touch my uterus at all, which is awesome. So I didn't have to worry about, harm to the baby, or the cyst touching the baby or anything like that. So the thing about the cancer is that I still didn't know if I had cancer, and I still wouldn't know until they took the whole cyst and sent it to be tested. So at that point, as soon as I wake up, my first question is the baby. How's the baby? The baby was perfectly healthy. His heartbeat was stronger than it was before the surgery. So they had no concerns, no worries. They said I'm not high risk. I don't have to see a high risk doctor. I'm carrying my child on just a placenta. No reproductive system, nothing. I don't have ovaries. I don't have fallopian tubes. I don't have any of that, just my placenta. So although I can't have any more, I've accepted that, and I'm okay with that. I have a girl and I'm having a boy, best of both worlds. And I'm alive, and so is he. So I'm grateful for, everything. Everything happens for a reason, and I'm just thankful that God chose me for me to be able to tell this story to you guys, because it's something that there may be someone else going through it who doesn't really know how to deal, might be doing it by themselves, might just have gotten the news and doesn't know, really, how it's gonna go. I feel great, actually. I was sick for a couple of days after I got out of the hospital. I only had a 2-day stay. I was there Monday getting the surgery. I got out Wednesday evening. And then I was sick up until that Friday. And then I was perfectly fine Saturday. Did my own hair. Enjoyed my Mother's Day with my mom on Sunday. Very exciting. But yeah, so this YouTube channel is really for my pregnancy, and so you can get an insight of me going through life normally with my pregnancy and no ovaries. So hopefully you guys enjoy. You find it either inspirational or just interesting. But definitely, I'm gonna make sure I keep up content for you guys. If you guys have any requests or want to see anything, just let me know. If you have any questions, I definitely will answer questions on video. Just send me the questions. Definitely go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification so that you can know when any of my videos drop. And definitely thank you guys for joining me today. Also, I definitely wanted to let you guys know that I did receive a phone call last week to let me know that the results for my cyst were in, and there was no cancer, y'all. None. So it was a borderline tumor, which means it did have the possibility of coming back or returning, which would then give me the possibility of having ovarian cancer. However, I did have my ovary removed, so that's something I don't have to worry about. So definitely stay tuned for the journey of me and my seed. I hope you guys are entertained. Hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, stay tuned.